Hello once again, it is I, Lisa Crenshaw. I talked to you in some earlier videos. We talked about the human brain and the human heart, and talked about the spinal cord. I talked about the human heart being blind, and the human brain representing a seeing eye dog, and the spinal cord representing a walking stick. I explained to you how this is India. I explained to you how India represented the red heifer and how Jesus took the place of the red heifer, and I've explained to you how Jesus and Moses are the same person. So India would represent Moses. I explained to you how Pakistan, which is shaped like a dragon, and if you think of the dragon, you have to think of Dino from the Flintstones, and Dino was a dog. So Pakistan represents the dragon, represents the Dino, represents the dog, backwards represents the God, but nonetheless, we'll get into that later. Pakistan represents the dog. India represents the red heifer. India represents the heart. If you think about the Hindus and the red dot, that symbolizes the heart. You have to think about how I said to you that Moses, it represents Moses, how Moses wore the veil because his face shined so bright, it blinded the people. India represents the heart. The red dot represents the heart of the Hindus. The red dot of the Hindus represents the heart. So India represents the heart. The heart represents love. Love is blind. So India represents the blind individual, which is the heart. Pakistan represents the dog, which is the brain. Sri Lanka is just RIS, which is wrist. Lanka becomes ANKAL, which is ankle. That is a walking stick. You hold it in your hand. That is a reference to wrist, and it is used to walk. You use your feet to walk. That is reference to ankle. So India represents the blind heart. Pakistan represents the seeing eye dog. Sri Lanka represents the walking stick. Now, if I take you to this image here that I spoke about so many times, it is an image of the planet Earth taken by NASA. If you look at the face, which I've talked about, I'm not going to go into that, but I've talked about it so much. Look at the face on the Earth, and you pull out, and you see the whole circle here. This is the Afro. Afro is AFRO. Those letters spell Pharaoh, FARO. So this is the Pharaoh. I have told you, I've showed you how India represents the red heifer, which Jesus replaced the red heifer, so India represents Jesus. Jesus, I showed you, is the same as Moses, so India represents Moses. Pakistan, I showed you how it represents the dinosaur. We have to go to refer to dinosaur, you have to refer to Dino. From the Flintstones, Dino was a dog. Backwards, dog spells God. So Pakistan represents the God. So you have Moses in India, you have God in Pakistan, you have Pharaoh, which is the entire planet, and then you have Sri Lanka, which Sri Lanka is, I told you, it is a stick, because Sri letters are RIS, it's wrist. Lanka spells ANKAL, its ankle represents the stick, walking stick, so it is a staff. So in this photo, Sri Lanka is the staff of Moses, India is Moses himself. Pakistan, it represents the God, and then the entire planet, the entire planet represents the Pharaoh. So I give you Pharaoh, I give you God, I give you Moses, and I give you the stick that he used to part the Red Sea. This here, where the face is, this is the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean means red man. So Indian Ocean means red. This is Red Sea. Indian Ocean is Red Sea. You could say ocean, sea, red body of water. It's the red body of water. The split between Pakistan and India represents a splitting or a dividing. So the division, the split, and the Red Sea means parting of the Red Sea. So I give you Moses in India, Sri Lanka, his staff. I give you Pakistan, the God. I give you the entire planet, the Pharaoh. I give you the face, which is the Red Sea, and I give you the splitting of Pakistan and the India, which is the parting of. So it is the parting of the Red Sea. Now, also, I'll show you something else.